As a kid, I dreamt of exploring the stars and the vastness of space. Little did I know that one day I would be selected for the journey of a lifetime, a mission to the moon. My name is Neil Armstrong, and this is the story of how my dream became a reality. It was the summer of 1969 when NASA announced that Apollo 11 would be the first manned mission to land on the moon. My heart leaped with excitement as I listened to the news. I had been an astronaut for several years, but nothing could have prepared me for the opportunity to be the first human to set foot on the moon. The training that followed was intense, rigorous, and occasionally downright bizarre. From simulated moonwalks in a giant water tank to living in isolation for days, we endured every challenge thrown at us. My fellow astronauts, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins, and I formed a strong bond during this period. Together, we laughed, we struggled, and we trained hard to ensure our mission's success. Finally, on July 16, 1969, the moment of truth arrived. As we sat atop the Saturn V rocket, I looked out the tiny window, realizing the enormity of what lay ahead. Our families watched anxiously from the distance, and I waved to my wife and kids, praying that I would return safely to them. 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. The roar of the rocket engines shook the entire spacecraft as we embarked on the journey of a lifetime. Days passed, and the excitement grew as we approached the moon. Michael Collins, who would remain in the command module, guided us safely towards our destination. On July 19th, after several days of space travel, we began our descent towards the lunar surface. The tension in the lunar module was palpable as we navigated through the final stages of landing. We faced a series of unexpected challenges, including a rocky landing site and a low fuel warning, but our training and teamwork saved the day. "The Eagle has landed," I radioed back to Houston, and we celebrated with a sigh of relief. After a much-needed rest, it was time to step outside onto the moon's surface. I will never forget the moment I descended down the ladder and set foot on the lunar soil. "That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind," I spoke, my words transmitted to millions back on Earth. Buzz followed me shortly after, and together we marveled at the breathtaking landscape that lay before us. The moon's barren beauty was awe-inspiring, and the Earth loomed in the distance like a magnificent blue and white marble. Our time on the moon was limited, so we quickly got to work. We conducted experiments, collected rock samples, and took photographs to document our historic journey. There was also time for some lighthearted moments. I even attempted to hit a golf ball across the lunar surface, an experience I will never forget. Our return to Earth was a combination of excitement and bittersweet farewells. We knew our mission was a resounding success, but leaving the moon behind was difficult. As the command module re-entered Earth's atmosphere, we experienced a terrifying descent. But thanks to the brilliant minds at NASA, we safely splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on July 24th. The journey back to our families was filled with celebrations and admiration from people all over the world. We were greeted as heroes, but all three of us knew that the true heroes were the thousands of individuals who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make Apollo 11 a reality. In the years that followed, the moon landing became a symbol of human ingenuity, determination, and the unrelenting pursuit of knowledge. As I reflect on that historic day, I am humbled to have been a part of such an incredible moment in history. The moon landing wasn't just a scientific achievement, it united the world in awe and wonder. It showed us what humanity could accomplish when we work together towards a common goal. As the years pass, my hope is that the spirit of exploration lives on, that more dreamers and adventurers will be inspired to reach for the stars. Because after all, we are all travelers in this vast universe, and the journey never truly ends.